would like to now introduce our final speaker before our panel. You know that you have made it when they name the company after you. Either that or no one else wants to work with you, but everybody wants to work with Sam Pond. He is the winner of Clio's and Addies and National Radio Mercury Awards. Pond Radio entertains and writes commercials, produces, directs radio spots for clients. Please welcome Sam Pond.
Thank you, Don, and greetings to all fellow fans of radio. Yes, that's me up there, Sam Pond, founder of the Pond Radio. I write and produce radio commercials, and since I've never given a speech before, and this being a radio day, I've decided not to give a speech, rather I produced my speech. I've been asked to talk about creativity on the radio. And it's a good thing Sam handed it over to his recorded voice, otherwise the great gaseous windbag probably would have droned on about all the awards he's won and the fancy advertising agencies he's worked for, boring us all to tears. I really wasn't... Okay, let's dive right in. My goal is to convince you all that radio is the medium to be a little more daring, even subversive. Let's call it Radio Moxie. After all, relative to all the other media, radio is cheap to produce, quick to turn around and to change, so why not take a chance and try something that jumps out of the speakers? And let's not forget that radio exists within the world of entertainment. And if advertising wants to get noticed, it needs to keep up. Excuse me? What? Am I boring you?
No, it's just that you were doing all the...
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a brilliant demonstration that radio's challenge is that people interact with it while doing something else. More reason for a little moxie. Sorry. Let's start with a little subversion. Like this spot that takes a nice fat pot shot at radio advertising.
Wow, Karen, shopping sure is exhausting.
No, this is a radio ad, and women in radio ads are usually shopping.
But we sure had fun.
She says because people in advertising are supposed to have fun.
Let me buy you a Diet Pepsi, my treat. A Diet Pepsi?
And there's the product repeat. Let's hear it one more time.
Yes, a Diet Pepsi. Did you see Diet Pepsi?
She got greedy. One too many.
Subversive radio, Moxie, can take another form, like making fun of your customers.
Paolo has just enjoyed his fabulous meal of capellini al pomodoro at Prego, the restaurant. He pays the bill and makes his way toward the bar. Everyone admires him, or so it seems to Paolo. He is on the prowl. He is a cat, a panther. He is Paolo. Does he care that his fly is down? No, he doesn't care. He doesn't know, so why should he care? He waves to the Prego staff and calls them by name. Giancarlo, Giuseppe, Roberto. They do not answer. These are not their names.
With a little radio... Wait, where do you think you're going?
I gotta go to the,
Just hold it till I'm done.
Okay.
With a little radio moxie, a day at the races is now way more fun than a dinner date.
And they're off. Out of the gate is dinner date. Dinner date starts strong, but here comes no reservation, followed by hours of waiting. Now, idle chit-chat is making a move, but idle chit-chat is no match for awkward silence. It's idle chit-chat, it's awkward silence, and here comes table by the kitchen and snooty waiter, followed by undercooked chicken. I don't believe it. Out of nowhere comes declined credit card and utter humiliation as they come down the stretch. First base is nowhere in sight, and finally it's peck on the cheek and let's just be friends.
Go to the track.
And a retail message doesn't have to just shout at you. It can have retail radio moxie.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Miller's Outpost is having a sale.
A sale?
Yeah, a big fat hunking sale.
A big fat hunking sale?
They're hacking 20% off all anchor blue pants. They're going down. The prices on anchor blue beyond baggy jeans. They're bludgeoning.
Yes, they're bludgeoning.
Prices on anchor blue cords.
And finally, the following spot crosses the line in so many ways I can't even begin to count it. It is entirely offensive, but it did the job beautifully. To generate PR by getting kicked off the air repeatedly.
I was born with a foul mouth. It's not a disease or an illness. I just love cursing. You know, when people say, like, good morning, Trish, and I go, you. So it feels good. My mom, she doesn't give a shit. She's been hearing words like you, hole, and sucker since the day I learned to speak. I really can't go out to restaurants, you know. That's where Food.com saved me.
Food.com is the internet's takeout and delivery service, and we can help. If you bastards can't control your language.
You know, I actually have a funny story about that. Yeah, I'm sure you do, and we're all dying to hear it, but it's time to wrap up. So, take a chance. Try a little Moxie. Radio is begging for it. Zig where the others zag. Like, for example, a speech where the speaker refuses to speak. I didn't refuse to speak. Until he says, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. Good.